I wonder if Swain Twisted Fate is actually really OD right now. Probably being slept on. Because you still get like the pretty decent removal. And not a lot of people are looking to kill Twisted Fate these days. Because he's not threatening to level up. But you get access to Whispered Words over Salvage. So the deck is arguably just straight up better. So what is this? Vi Riven. Ooh. This was one of Majin Bey's decks in the seasonal tournament, if I'm not mistaken. I'm really surprised this deck didn't take off after that. I don't think we need Guiding Touch in this meta. Actually, I am going to keep Guiding Touch. They showcase how, theoretically, casting 5 mana heal, draw a card, isn't good enough if you aren't removing the board.
Anything else?
Was it Raptoro? Not Majin Bey? Oh, okay. My mistake. Was it Raptor? Huh. If you attack me for just 2 damage, I'm happy. Oh yeah, the Arsenal Vi. I was thinking Swain Lysandra might also be good. Diamond is Madness. I play aggro and run into Lysandra. I play Deep, I run into Nightfall. It's one of those days. Deep versus Nightfall isn't that bad though. Do I want to just sacrifice a Dragon Guard Lieutenant here? I think I do. Yeah, they had another 1-drop. Feels bad. It's not super aggressive, though. When you see a deck like draw triple 1-drop, that's probably your best outcome. Play out the Redeemer here. This is the secret, by the way. Vanguard, Redeemer, and Dragons is so good because sometimes you just need a 3-mana 3/3. And then in the later stages of the game, it can draw you a card. Because all your 1-drops and 2-drops you trade away. And then, you know, your 4-drops and everything else above that are what you want to have survive. Shyvana's a bit dangerous here to play. Because they have a Blade Fragment. Or just some other buffs in general. I could actually just go for Brightsteel Protector. I'm going to go for Brightsteel Protector. I use Laurent Protégé in that slot, but I could see the 3/3. Oh, Protégé is also a really strong option, yeah. Protégé in this metagame too, because Protégé like lets you pressure things like Lucian and stuff. I might make the swap. Star Shaping is such a tempo loss now that you can't get mana back from Temple. I mean, Star Shaping was good before Temple.
You would test my steel?
Feels so bad to trade like this. I can take 2 damage for the good of the colony, right? Oh yeah, and Zoe. This deck isn't known for its burn. We just have to not get, like, cheesed out with might shenanigans, right? I've got Fangs, Guiding Touch in hand. I'm feeling pretty good about myself. We get to proc the Dragon Chow here.
I am more than I seem.
Shyvana special is 2 Dragon Chows into turn 4 Shyvana attack for instant level up. Oh, that's right, because when she strikes the Dragon Chow, it counts towards her level up. That's pretty sick. Dragon Chow is very cool. I want more cards like that.
System upgrade. A ticket to the gun show.
Break them.
I think I am going to attack all, because I want to force them to trade away the Ballistic Bot.
Carry your own gear.
Triple Chow. I haven't drawn Triple Chow yet. I haven't gotten that lucky. And then I can single combat the Ballistic Bot to level. When it comes into play, like, makes that little trumpety noise. So, Boom Kuruki is 2 damage, and Ballistic Bot's only 1 damage. So, technically, I want to single combat the Boom Kuruki. Okay, so this deck is definitely more burn heavy than I was expecting. Rising Spell Force! You? Okay, okay, I'll take that L. I was not expecting Rising Spell Force. Oh my god, Rising Spell Force. That's actually kind of legit though, because you can like level up your Vi out of nowhere. I like Crescent Strike. If you took Trickster there, I wouldn't fault you, but Crescent Strike's gonna be so good for shutting down like Riven Vi stuff. That card is very, very good. Rising Spell Force. Like, if it was... It's 4 mana, right? Like, if it was... No, it's 3 mana. Jesus. Yeah, that card is good. Holy moly. I guess it's just because, you know, Piltover can't really make use of the buff that well.
One girl wrecking crew.
Oh, God. Yeah, so we gotta say no to that.
System upgrade.
Yeah, if it was like a buff that was like based on how many spells you cast, that kind of thing, then maybe. Ah, this is bad. This is very bad for me. I guess the dream is I Guiding Touch into a Concerted Strike here. Or I play Shyvana and then just Guiding Touch. And then maybe get 2 draws at clearing the Vi.
Fire and fury burn in me.
Because if Vi attacks and then levels up, it's okay. I have to worry about like Sumpworks map. It's probably best for me to single combat this ballistic bot though. With the fangs. If they're running Rising Spell Force, I could definitely see them running a Sumpworks map. Pass. Oh god. All this healing ain't doing much for me.
I don't need a plan. Eat this.
Safety disengaged. Prime and ready.
Take it. More Yu-Gi-Oh! Top decking? Damn. I gotta do something here. Into Might. Do we just... They probably have... Because they have Ignition, they probably have some burn. I don't want to get jebaited. They're running something crazy like Get Excited. Oh, man. Yes! Yes! Rewarded for my patience, chat. They got greedy, and now they get nothing. They should have just set me... Oh, man.
Can you improve perfection?
We just want to play the Fangs here, right? Moonsilver, the Charger. I'll take Moonsilver. I gotta sacrifice the Squanching Dragon to this. I took way too long to answer it. Lethal here, probably?
They are nothing.
If I attack there and then they block Shyvana, they take 3, 6, 9. If you Moonsilver the Lookout. Let me see. Yeah, because they would block Shyvana, they take 3, 6, 9, and then I rally. But yeah. I wasn't even thinking about potentially getting a lethal there with the Lookout, but that was probably correct. Because the ballistic bot can only block one thing.
Even shattered hearts mend in time.
And they aren't running Ionia, so we know they don't have anything crazy like Flurry of Fists. That's a heartbreak for them for sure, because double Dragon Guard Lookout is probably the most blasphemous thing I have in this deck. I know that a lot of builds will run Golden Aegis instead, or like 1 Lookout and 1 Relentless Pursuit, which is probably a little bit better. But Dragon Guard Lookout, I don't know, it hits. I run 1 Lookout and 2 Aegis? Whew. White Flame is actually pretty terrible. White Flame Protector's only good if you're running a Herald of Dragons version and you need extra chances to hit that 3 mana high roll. Oh, I forgot to put in Protege. My bad. Garen in Nightfall is very strong, to be honest. Keeping Garen in your opening hand is... Oh, did we just mulligan everything away and then draw the exact same hand back just now, chat? I think one of those cards was a sharp sight, but we got pretty much the same hand back. So it is our destiny to pop off at 5 mana. Overall, I really like this deck. It's not just because it slaps Lysandra, Trundle, and Lee.
Ask me about dragons, I just may have an answer.
It's our destiny. Oh no. They got the high roll.
Devotion to battle. Come back later.
So we're going to not take 7 damage. And now I really need a 3-drop. Oh, that is not a 3-drop. Okay. So now they do Lunari Duskbringer into Mountain Goat. Okay, the flight's not bad. I was gonna say if they do Duskbringer Mountain Goat and then they get another open attack, we're donezo. Double flight is fine with me. Because they'll attack, but these go away. And having 2 flights being shuffled into the top of your deck bricks you. They're just mad with power because they have the opportunity here for such a strong open attack. And they need to open attack here and not give me a chance to develop Shyvana. Because then I start to beat... Oh, no. I was going to say, now I just start to, like, beat up their whole deck. Pale Cascade on the Mountain Goat is a bit spooky. Oh, okay. I see you. I see you. I'm wondering if... Is your saturation OP or is it just me? I was messing with my camera settings a while ago. Maybe it is a bit OP, but I think I have it in a good spot. So the question becomes, do I want to kill another unit in it? Oh wait, Shyvana will live because of Fury. So I can actually just single combat one of these flights to deny a card draw. Yeah, because I take 2, regen 1. One thing, because I'm already seeing people about Star Shaping not being played as much, play rate is not the point here. Star Shaping will always come back into the meta eventually, and frankly, it hasn't left if you ask me. Point is Invoke is a terrible and healthy mechanic in the game that in the long run will have a negative impact on the community. Not to hijack the conversation, but the concept of there's too many decks in the game that use the same win condition and it feels bad is, you know, one of my main arguments against Atrocity. I'm gonna play Garen here. This is Spooky Town right now because we're dead to Doom Beast. And that's the thing, right? Every bracket of the ladder has its own mini meta. If I attack like this, Shyvana will die to Mountain Goat. So I have to hold Shyvana back, unfortunately, and just attack with Garen here. And you take this 5 damage if you're them. Thank you. Good job. And now we can do Bright Steel Protector and Guiding Touch and stuff like that to maintain our board. We're still going to take a little bit of damage around the sides. 2 from the Flight, and then 2 more from Slurry Soldier or something like that. They have Nocturne here. We're boned. Ironically, after such a strong opening, they only have Nocturne at 3 out of 5.
My shield is yours.
We can play Bright Steel Protector here. Oh my god, it's so strong. I can play White Flame Protector. I go up to 4 versus 6. And I take 3, 6. No, we're like dead. Right? I'd have to Concerted Strike here. No, it's kind of the same. Developing a blocker versus not. It's a shame. All the 1-drops. Mercy. We only got 1 2-drop, and then the rest of... Well, 2 2-drops, but then the rest of our curve, like, started hella late. Ooh, well played, well played.
But they could not break me.
I mean, what were we gonna do last round? You know what I mean? I guess Screeching Dragon to guarantee kill one thing. But based on their... like... amount of units, it wasn't really meant for us to live here.
Come face me.
Okay, so now we just died to Doom Beast. I've played in like scenarios of this nature where you're against really aggressive decks, and if you can get Garen to flip, then you just, like, pressure them way too hard, where they can't open attack you anymore. I have Guiding Touch against Doombeast at the very least. And now with, Strafing Strike, we might be able to pull something off. Messenger is probably correct there over, Crescent Strike. It's very hard to say.
Ours is the one true light.
Atrocity, yeah, Atrocity would suck.
The guilty will burn.
So I think Sharp Sight on the Fangs is appropriate. Unto Dusk to double boost Diana and draw a card. Atrocity is a very strong win condition for Nightfall, but a lot of decks opt not to run it. I think healing here is correct. I think we still outscale. Pale Cascade. Okay. Gives them a really powerful development here. Just the flight. Telling you. We can go for Guiding Touch here, right? Just do it. We can do it whenever. So we theoretically don't need to do it now. We can float the 2 mana to make the Concerted Strike a bit more castable. No whiff. Insta-pick probably means Doombeast. Screeching. Crescent Strike here isn't that bad. I'll see what they develop after the Stygian, though. Nocturne? Yep, glad I held the Crescent Strike. Alright, so here's my mind game. I stun these two because I want them to pull with Nocturne so I can kill them with Sharp Sight. What do you think the odds of that working are? Because these last 2 units are what they got off of Stalking Shadows. And they just have a gem. So they could gem Nocturne, actually, and still kill through Sharp Sight. Yeah, so I'm just gonna Crescent Strike like this. Take 2 damage from the flight. They can gem Nocturne before they attack specifically to make sure that the dragon dies through Sharp Sight, is what I mean to say. I think from this position, it's better to deny the card draw. They did get the Doom Beast. So now what they want to do is gem... No, you gem the Doom Beast. So that way you push 4. I suppose it doesn't matter. It still sets me down to 2. And now they need an enabler for the Doom Beast. Then I just have to kill Nocturne here. I'm dead to Unto Dusk. You gotta play Shyvana here. Or you're playing not to lose, you're gonna bleed out. Yeah, I suppose. Because I have to Guiding Touch this turn. And try to punch through and force them to block a little bit. Because even if they play one thing and this gets debuffed by 1, I can still kill Nocturne. Yep. So they gotta go for Guiding Touch instead. Not enough mana to cast with the Fangs. And we get Strafing, which is nice. So we want to pull the Flight, and then we gotta attack like this. Because Shyvana gets +2/+2, she'll become a 5/7. So I can Strafing the Doom Beast and then trade into Nocturne if they go for that. Because then Shyvana will live. No, we just Strafing Nocturne right now, because this is going to die anyway. Yeah.
From the skies.
Killing Doom Beast is the priority. They only draw one card, though. There's Nocturne. And then I can play Dragon Guard Lookout and still be able to block everything. And also the Fangs. Fangs Concerted Strike and just fucking hella heal. And give me the Charger. Or the Trickster. The Trickster gives me a way to block the Flight and Lunari Shadestalker. Fangs Concerted, probably Scoop. Yep. So I Concerted now. And then we open attack. We Concerted the Nocturne. Like that. Because the ability for them to debuff my board so I can't block Fearsome is too high. Because this is only a 3 attack unit. They only need to play one thing to debuff. And if they get like a Diana or something, this is still vulnerable, so it gets pulled to the side. Then it would open up the line for them to kill me. And they can't attack because then I heal with the Fangs. And so next turn I can develop with Dragon Guard Lookout and Dragon Guard Lieutenant. Yeah, we aren't out of the woods yet. They need like top deck Stalking Shadows. Yeah, the dragon's vulnerable. So we can't really rely on it as a real blocker. He might kill it this turn. That is true. Just get it out of the way while I have no mana to protect it. And with me only having a 3 attack unit in play, you have a couple turns to maybe pull something off. Yeah, the only option for them is to kill Screeching right now. Woo! Yeah, he would need Unto Dusk. Now we do Lieutenant.
Another day guarding the walls.
Yeah, they just walked away. Oh, no they didn't. Oh, they did get the stock. Okay. I can't imagine there's much left in that deck. The issue with stalking, too, is that there's still Flight, I think, in the top. Did we kill both copies of the Flight? I think we eventually did get around to it, but I can't remember. Actually, they stalked before and got Doom Beast, and when you do that, you shuffle your deck. So they have a copy of Flight that's been shuffled into the deck. And Stalking Shadows searches your top 4 cards. So they only had 2 units in their top 4 cards, and then their deck is shuffled again. It's not their attack token, so if they got like Cygnus or something here, it's going to be so bad for them. They did get the Doom Beast. So we know that other card is also Doom Beast. That's good for me, because now I can do this.
To arms!
Right? That's another Doom Beast, so...
Ready weapons!
We just do this, right? And then I can Dragon Guard Lookout and heal for 3 more. Oh my god, the Fangs is a card. They want to end the round, and I'm gonna double dip. It's weird that they wouldn't cast this, because if they don't cast it this turn, then they would have to top deck another Nightfall Activator. Develop board and look out next turn. I could go, yeah, let me see. Instead of 6, 7, 8, we did have exactly enough for Screeching Dragon and the Trickster. And then we can look out on top of that. I'm the type of person who wants to just keep healing with the Fangs. Yeah, it definitely won the game. Yeah, this deck really struggles in aggro, so Fangs is legit. I didn't think of that. Uh-oh, Asher coming through with the tech. So we run the Fangs, and we run Protege over Vanguard Redeemer. And this deck is, like, saucy. And again, this variant runs Garen for more mid-range, but I tried Jarvan, I tried Zoe. If Demacia ever gets, or Targon ever gets like a 3-mana champion, this deck is going to become insane. Aphelios, it doesn't count anymore. Targon healing identity. And the thing with the Fangs too is, you know what I mean? It's like the Grand Plaza, like Fiora Aphelios variants, where because of Sharp Sight and Concerted Strike and single combat, you have a lot of ways to proc the Fangs. So you heal for like 9. It's so weird, chat. For those of you who don't know, but I get so tilted when my opponents emote me, but I am immune to when they rope me. I don't know why. Like, emotes are my weakness, but I'm 100% immune to being roped. I'll sit here for eons. I'll sit here for eons if I know I'm gonna get my W. We'll play Screeching Dragon first. If that last card is like a Cygnus, then we can play the Trickster. Pale. I think J4 is going to be superior to Garen, and just because the 5-drop slop's already contested by Screeching and Firebrand, J4 gives you some better tempo. With level J4, you can do dumb stuff like Cataclysm, flip Shyvana for +2/+2 and a free strafing. Oh, that's true. Do you not just mute opponents if you could get tilted? I forget. What did they get? Unto-Dusk? Yeah. So they draw another card. Still passing. Oh my god, they did get Cygnus. Not today, Satan. I actually have to block Doom Beast here. We just kill like this. I feel like developing here is correct. Second Cygnus could be a thing. Second Cygnus could be a thing, so I could hold back the Trickster for that. Yeah, second Fang. Because, like, how do I get punished for developing here? You know what I mean? They can't play Nocturne because of Screeching. Yeah, that's one thing this game and, like, you know, games like Hearthstone have trouble with, is having the animations play at a specific speed where you can understand what's going on and you can see what's doing what and what's proccing. Equinox. How could they punish for attacking with elusive there? I don't know, Potato. I'm just talking to chat at this point. Maybe they're running Hush. I mean, they got so close. They got so close. And I honestly feel their pain. Like, I remember I played against a deep deck, and that deck, I got them down to 1 HP and then they stabilized and I lost. I was like, oh man, it was such a good game though. And this one, I couldn't really say whether or not they threw. Like, I don't think there was any, like, if we went back and checked the tapes, there might have been like some turn where maybe they could have open attacked and been a bit more aggressive.